Hello and welcome to Never Seen It, a podcast about movies we've never seen before. My name is Trent. I'm here with my co-host Betsy, who's also my wife.
Yeah.
That's
a thing.
And it's the end of Spider-Man Sunday, Spidey Sunday.
Spidey
it's the
Sunday.
last one we're going to do until the next one.
I guess.
Probably until Into the Spider-Verse 2, whenever that comes out. What, next year? I think it's next year.
Like end of 2023. It's like so long.
Is it really?
I think so.
Whatever. That'll probably be the next one. But anyway, we're going to go and see No Way Home today, because it's coming out. I guess it came out last night.
Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah, it came out on Thursday night. We're going to go and see it here on Friday night. And then, hey, this episode comes out on Sunday. So hopefully, by the time you're hearing this, you have also seen this. And you can experience,
no spoilers, guys.
And you can experience the magic with us. So, Betsy, we have said over the course of all these episodes that we've been trying to avoid trailers, trying to avoid spoilers.
For the most part.
But I would say that the biggest stuff has already been revealed to us.
So clearly it's not a spoiler at this point because they're like, here, we're just going to tell you because we're going to avoid the spoilers simply by telling you.
They're just in the fucking, on the poster.
In the press ads.
Yeah, in the press ads. They're doing the press tours. Yep. Jamie Foxx is out there saying...
Jamie Foxxing it up.
He's on the red carpet doing the premieres. Alfred Molina's out there. We know he's in it because he was in probably one of the original trailers. In the very first trailer. And Willem Dafoe is definitely going to be in this. He just is. So
well, he's the only one I haven't seen in any actual trailers, but again, I've seen him doing press.
Yes. So the only mystery, quote unquote mystery, because I haven't seen them actually in any kind of media yet, are the rest of the Spider-Men.
The Spiders Men.
Yeah. We haven't seen Toby, we haven't seen Andrew in the costumes, like doing their thing.
They have been saying for months, Andrew Garfield is not in this movie. Yeah. Tobey Maguire is not in this movie. And it's like, sure they're not.
Bullshit.
Wink, wink, wink. So I don't know what to expect. Like, we're watching this opening weekend because you have about 48 hours before this is going to be ruined on the internet.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So I don't know. Part of me believes that when they say it, they mean it, and it's just going to be the villains. But then the rest of me, the fanboy inside me, is like, what is it?
Oh, come on.
What isn't he?
Come on.
Come on.
You gotta do
sure?
it.
And if not, it's going to be like such a nod. They're going to be beating you over the head with it.
Sure.
If they're not in this movie, it will be just absurd how much they're going to let you know they're paying attention to the fact they're not in this movie.
Yeah, you cannot just bring in the villains from those other movies and not also bring in the heroes. If you're gonna go full multiverse, do the whole thing.
Go multiverse. Let's do it.
Just do it.
Do the thing.
Because you're going to be talking about this multiverse stuff for a long time. So, like, going forward, the rest of these movies that we're going to be getting in the MCU are all kind of multiverse related.
So speaking of the multiverse, that's basically the plot of this movie. So at the end of the last Spider-Man,
yes,
the villain, when he was going out, basically sent out a video that had been doctored that made it look like Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, had killed him.
Right, and
he's
was
the villain.
And was ordering all of those drones to like murder a bunch of people.
So he has been painted as the villain, and he has outed him as Spider-Man.
From J. Jonah Jameson himself.
So we're going to be entering this world where we're getting the fallout from that.
Yeah.
And Peter Parker, and again, this is in the trailer, he doesn't want this to be the world anymore because clearly it's been rough for him.
Yeah, he wants everybody to just not know that it's him.
Yep, make them forget it's Spider-Man.
And that would also make MJ not know that it's him anymore.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he wants to simplify things by complicating the shit out of things.
Yeah.
And he enlists Doctor Strange's help because if anyone could do it, it would be him.
Yeah, so, and here's my big question about Doctor Strange. from my impressions of the trailers where he is depicted, he's almost depicted as like an annoyed old man. Like, I don't know why I'm doing this for you, but I'm going to do it. He almost looks like a villain to a point.
I don't think so, but he's also barely in it.
He's like, it's like, okay, I'm going to do this for you. I'm just going to casually change the past or the future or whatever for you for this minor inconvenience. You know, like, you're Peter Parker, you can deal with being outed.
I think it boils down to, and we'll get to the movie so we'll see, is he's a kid, and all these grown-ass adults feel bad for him.
I get it.
You know, the same thing with Iron Man. He felt bad for him. Captain America feels bad for him. Everybody feels bad for him because he's just this kid. Mm-hmm. And we want to help the kid.
Yeah.
So my guess is it's coming from that place more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he opens this door metaphorically and literally that the universes start colliding.
Right.
I don't know exactly how it comes to pass other than the spell. I don't know how far into the movie we'll be when this happens. Mm-hmm. I don't know what chaos will ensue when they all arrive.
Yeah. So,
are we also going to get the villains from this trilogy of Spider-Man? Are those people going to be back? I have no idea.
I mean, what happened with Michael Keaton?
Yeah,
he was just arrested. Yeah, he was in prison.
He could come back.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Mm-hmm. He knows who Peter is.
Maybe he died.
I don't know. He was in prison.
I'm so confused. He was on the beach. I haven't seen that one in a while.
I turned it on the other day, and I got about to where they're going to end up on the beach.
Yeah.
Because I think the end of that movie kind of sucks. With the fight on the beach, I don't like.
Okay.
Yeah. Whatever. But, so how do you think this movie's going to start? I happen to think that they're going to just get right into it. Like, where Peter says, what the and it stops.
Yeah.
We're going to get the immediate aftermath of that.
I imagine that there will be like some newsreel kind of thing, like, you know,
Spider-Man revealed.
Yeah, Spider-Man revealed. It's Peter Parker, local high schooler.
Right.
And then maybe, you know, paparazzi and people following him around and death threats and crap like that.
Him trying to protect MJ and going over to May's house and getting Happy involved.
Yeah.
All this stuff and trying to protect everybody that knows him and is close to him and his best friend. And
But yeah, I think it'll probably kick off pretty quickly, accelerate very quickly, and then just go nuts.
Because it's kind of a long movie, I think. It's like 2.5 hours.
I know a few people who've already watched it. We've been looking at the reviews coming in, just percentages, and it is getting very high marks.
Oh, yeah.
The people I know who have watched it, there was somebody I saw who went to an early screening last night in Los Angeles.
Okay.
And then somebody else just went tonight because they could go tonight.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're keeping it vague, obviously.
Yeah.
But they loved it. So I have very high hopes for this. I think it's going to be really good. It's just the execution. But my brief understanding is they have stuck the landing. Yeah.
And when you are introducing a concept like the multiverse
in real life
to a thing like this, where it's not really related to any other part of the MCU.
Nope.
Even though this is an MCU movie.
This is the first time we've really done... Well, they kind of did it. They set up the pieces in Endgame.
They did, yes.
They set it up, but they had a different vehicle for it. There was a different way it worked. So they basically let you know other universes do exist.
And just so people know, we haven't seen Loki.
No.
I don't know if that has anything to do.
Relevant, but
I have no idea. We haven't seen Hawkeye, even though that's kind of still going on.
That's still pretty new.
So yeah, I don't know if there's anything. I mean, Loki is related to the multiverse in that he takes the cube and fucks off, and then he gets like arrested by the interdimensional police or whatever the fuck.
But we're not talking about Loki. We're talking about the multiverse as it pertains to No Way Home.
Yeah. So I have high hopes. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Like, I want to really get back into this stuff because, Eternals didn't really do it for me. It was fine.
I wanted more.
Black Widow was okay. What else did we get this year?
Shang-Chi.
That's kind of setting up some stuff. It was more of an action thing. It was very tangentially related to the rest of the MCU, and they connected it at the very end, but not as much as I maybe would have liked. I think we're going to really start to get some shit here.
Yeah. They're just going balls to the wall with this one.
Yeah. I really hope that we're not disappointed, and I'm
not really expecting to be.
Yeah.
Just the little I'm hearing, I'm excited.
All right. Well, Betsy, let's get in the car, go to the damn theater, and watch
the damn thing.
And watch this movie, Spider-Man: No Way Home. We'll be right back. And we're back. So, Betsy, that Michael Bay movie looks pretty good.
Michael Bay movie? What the fuck are you talking about?
It's that ambulance movie we saw a trailer for.
With the L.A. in the middle of the word ambulance because it takes place in Los Angeles.
Ain't that something?
It sure is.
It's like it's a cross between Speed and Collateral.
You know what else looked cool? That Matrix movie.
Yeah.
I hear tell them Matrix movies.
You haven't seen the third one, though.
That's for another day.
Betsy?
Yes, Trent?
We just watched Spider-Man:
We did.
No Way Home. So, before we move on,
we must say what bears repeating.
Jesus Christ, we're going to spoil the shit out of this movie.
For the love of God and all that is holy, if you are planning on watching this movie and you're listening to this right now and you haven't seen the movie,
stop what you're doing.
Stop it.
Pause.
Back away from the recording.
Go to the theater.
Yes. Watch the thing.
And go and watch the damn thing.
And then you can come back and listen to this part.
Yeah.
Because this is where we don't hold back. And we said it a few weeks ago, but it bears repeating. Spoilers, guys. Spoilers. We're not those people that go on the internet and spoil shit. Even if, people give it about like a 48 to 72 hour moratorium. And then by Monday, this shit is fucked.
Yeah, I've been seeing people tweeting out saying, guys, I know it's great. Shut the fuck up.
Give the people some time.
Not everybody is like you, and you can go at a fucking 8 p.m. showing on a Thursday.
Right.
Some people have lives and jobs.
They won't go for a week.
Yeah.
So what we are saying here, what we are imparting to you, spoilers.
All right, Betsy. Shall we get into it?
If you insist, Trent.
Holy shit, that was awesome!
There was a lot of hooting and hollering happening in the theater.
And applause. I don't think I've ever been to a movie where there was applause.
Right. And of course, we were also involved. But it was not just us. We were not the only dorks doing it. There were a ton of people very excited about this movie.
And holy shit, that place was almost packed.
Yes.
Every seat in there, except for like a couple spotted here and there, like individual seats, and like half of the way front.
Yeah, the shit seats up front when you're too late.
Yeah, they were all filled.
Yes.
I haven't been to a movie theater that filled since we saw one of the Star Wars movies.
Yeah, so we're recording this Friday, and when we were pulling into the parking lot, we have not seen that many cars in the movie theater parking lot, that many people at the theater since pre-pandemic. Mm-hmm. This movie, if that is the response in our little town, in our corner of the world, this will be the biggest opening for a movie since the beginning of last year.
Since the last big Marvel movie. Without a doubt.
So, yes, this movie was very entertaining. They kind of decided, fuck it.
Fuck it.
We're going to do all the things those fanboys want us to do.
Right, and what I really think happened is the producers got together and they came together and said...
The Marvel producers...
No. Let's... What do you think we can get Toby? He said yes. Do you think we can get Andrew?
And
it just kept on going down the list, and everybody said yes.
Right.
And it's like, well, I guess we got to do it.
Yeah. It's all in how you execute it. And if you can find a way to execute it well, they're on board.
Yeah.
And there are so many people in this movie, Trent. More people than we were even expecting. So listen.
Yeah.
You knew there from the first trailer, you see fucking Doc Ock on the bridge.
Yeah.
We know that the whole thing is the multiverse. We started seeing Jamie Foxx, so we're already talking about the villains.
Yeah.
So for Spider-Man from the other versions to not show up is a dick move.
Yeah.
So of course,
if all you're gonna do is get all the villains,
hype everyone the fuck up.
One Spider-Man can't take out all of them.
But maybe 3 can,
Maybe
Trent.
3 can.
Jesus
They even got
Christ.
fucking Sandman in there.
Yeah. Yeah, they did, Trent. We had the Sandman. We had, what's the lizard? Dr. Connors. What's he called?
Connors. Lizard.
Just Lizard?
The Lizard.
The Lizard.
Yeah.
You had Doc Ock, the Green Goblin, Sandman. Did I say Sandman? I don't know.
Electro.
Electro.
Yeah.
Then at the beginning of the movie, a very unexpected appearance by Matt Murdock himself from the TV version of Daredevil.
Yeah.
Now, admittedly, and we've talked about this before, Trent and I don't watch a lot of TV. We have not watched Daredevil. But I know a lot of people who love that fucking show.
Yeah.
And there was an audible gasp in the theater when he showed up on the screen.
There was a couple of ladies in the front, like, they went, oh, yay!
They love that guy.
Yeah.
He has a fandom unto himself.
Yeah.
And for him to show up in this universe is brand new.
So did you hear that it might have been Kevin Feige or one of those guys who was very much into these movies. He did an interview recently where he was talking about Daredevil, the character of Daredevil.
Yeah.
And he said, well, down the line we might actually when we use him, we're going to use that actor.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. You already knew that.
You bastards. You cheeky bastards.
Right.
Yeah, and of course, J. Jonah Jameson is back in this one.
Yep.
So you had J.K. Simmons, which I was thinking about it at the end of this movie.
Yeah.
For all the movies that we have watched, he's starting to become a repeat player. He has been in now 5 of the Spider-Man movies that we've watched. Only 4 that we've covered on here.
Yeah.
He was in Palm Springs. He kind of keeps turning up in movies that we're watching, which I just think is funny.
Right.
Who else showed up in this?
Well, we got the 2 Benedicts.
The 2 Benedicts, yep. So you knew Doctor Strange was going to be there, and then Wong is there too.
Yep.
And then, of course, there's a cameo at the end of the movie, in the end credits, kind of setting up things to come.
Yep.
But we'll cover all
We'll get to that
as we get to it. So you were right. This movie literally starts immediately where the second one left off.
Yeah, he did the what the fuck, but it was interrupted by a car horn.
Yeah, and it just turns into them trying to get away from there.
The panic sets in. It's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Yep. And then we do see the fallout where there's like cops from some rando division, agents knocking down the door.
Yeah, is it the same agency that was like in charge of the cleanup in the other Spider-Man movies? It's DODC.
Yeah, I think that was.
Yeah. So some federal agency, I guess, who maybe they work with Shield or Sword or one of those things. I don't fucking know.
Sword, fork, pointy stick.
Yes.
Yeah, so they show up and start arresting and interrogating everybody, but they can't really charge them with anything. We don't get the whole picture, but basically Stark Industries kind of goes through the ringer because all the tech is from Stark Industries. Sure. From the previous Spider-Man movie.
Yeah. And before all that, we get Peter and Mary and MJ. I'm going to call her Mary Jane. She's not
in this one. You're going to get confused.
In this one especially. But yeah, Peter and MJ go back to his place, and he interrupts Happy and May breaking up.
Yep.
They were apparently a thing.
Well, remember in the second one, they say they had a summer fling.
Okay.
Yes.
That's right. They did say that.
And he thinks it's more serious, and she keeps calling it a fling.
Right. And like he caught the feels.
Right, and he caught the feels, but she's like, we're done now.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
And he's crying.
Okay. Did you see? So they hear a bunch of commotion in Peter's room.
Yeah.
And he's in his underwear because he's taking off the spider suit, freaking out. Mm-hmm. Did you see the shirt he put on?
Yes, it was the shirt that was given to him by Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I never would have recognized that had you not put the first one on a few days ago. But yeah, it's the
when he
I made it to New York.
Suit.
Yeah, all I got was this T-shirt or whatever.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I survived New York City or something.
Yep. He still has the T-shirt that Tony made him wear after he took his suit away.
Yeah, that was a nice touch.
Yeah, a cute little moment. Yeah, and then basically shit keeps getting worse and worse. So it's his senior year of high school. There's paparazzi and security and things are crazy. And Flash is trying to be his best friend and he wrote a book about it.
I guess. They go back to school and then all three of the teachers show up.
Yeah.
So you got Martin Starr and Hannibal Buress and
JB Smoove.
JB Smoove. And I told you this in the theater. I did not recognize Hannibal Buress. Dude lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
I did not even recognize him.
It's the same guy.
He is, yeah.
It was definitely him.
But that was just kind of a strange thing to see on screen. It's like, wait, that's not what you look like from the other movies. I just saw that movie.
Yeah. But yeah, it's somewhere in this sequence that Daredevil shows up. Now, he's not Daredevil. He's Matt Murdock, because he's a lawyer.
Right.
And they've enlisted
I'm a very good lawyer.
Yeah, he catches a brick mid-air coming through the window.
And got it before Peter did.
And he's legally blind.
And he is blind, yes.
So they're like, how'd you do that? I'm a very good lawyer.
And who the hell knows if he's going to be showing up in anything else?
Yeah.
Again,
Cox, that's the actor.
Betsy and I never watch any of the Marvel TV shows.
I know, I should. It's so bad. I should really watch some of that.
No, we shouldn't.
You do what you want, Trent. If I want to watch Daredevil, I'm going to watch Daredevil. And then I'm going to watch Jessica Jones and all the other ones on Netflix.
You got a lot of time saved up
that you're not
telling me about?
Shut your mouth. I'll do it in my own time.
But yes, I know nothing about this character. I saw the Ben Affleck Daredevil and Elektra in the theater.
We're going to watch Elektra eventually.
Jesus Christ, are they bad movies. Anyway, moving on. So just to protect themselves, they all move into Happy's bachelor pad.
Yep. That's sort of fitted with some Stark technology.
Right. Tony's helping robot thing is there.
Yeah. There's little touches in this movie that are funny, like that. Yeah. The robot that never sprayed him at the right time when he was on fire.
Yeah.
And they start applying for colleges, and him and Ned and MJ want to go to MIT.
They're doing the things that, graduates are going to do. They're going to apply to a bunch of different colleges, and they start getting their acceptance letters or their rejection letters.
Yep.
So they're all getting their stuff rejected. Yep. All of them.
Yeah.
Their backup schools and their main schools.
And they're flat out told by MIT.
And it's because of recent events, we don't think that you would be a good fit in so-and-so.
Mm-hmm. There's too much baggage that you're bringing with you.
Yeah, exactly.
And we don't want to draw that kind of attention to the school. And it makes sense.
Right.
It makes a lot of sense because, of course, it's an open-ended question. There's no proof that he didn't kill, what's his butt? Mysterio. There's no real proof, and it looks very bad for him, and nobody is defending him. And he finds out, he says, talk to Nick Fury. Well, Nick Fury's been off-world.
And this organization would know that.
And he had no idea.
It's true. It's true, yeah. And they don't really address that again.
Nope, they don't bring it up.
Nah, it's just, again, it's a nod to the fans who have actually seen all these movies.
Yep.
But before they get all their rejection letters, they're all up on the roof talking about, yeah, we're all going to move in together and we're going to do this and we're going to do that. Oh, yeah, they got crime in Boston. I can just be Spider-Man in Boston. No. They're all thinking that they're going to have a quote-unquote normal life at college but it's going to be anything but. And they're just lying to themselves.
Yep.
Because
giving themselves a pep talk.
Yeah. And again, that sucks. But yeah, so when they all get their letters from MIT, they go to where MJ works, which is apparently at a coffee shop / donut diner type of thing, and they all open up their letters at the same time, and they all get rejected at the same time. So, all these things being said, all of these things are piling and piling up. All these reasons for Peter to want to change things.
Yeah, he's getting bricks thrown at his house. He can't stay in his apartment.
Yeah.
He's getting paint thrown on him.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody trusts him. People say, we believe Mysterio.
Yeah, half of the people...
Life's really fucking
believe
hard.
him and half don't. And yeah, it's super bad.
And it's not even for him. He doesn't ask for him. He literally is just so concerned with everyone else around him.
Right.
This sucks for everyone around me, and I wish I could do something about it.
And if he could actually get something out of it too, great. But I'm really concerned about them. Yeah.
Yeah. So who does he turn to? He gets the bright idea to go talk to Doctor Strange.
Which I think the little thing before he even gets there is he's on his phone using GPS to find the place.
Yep.
They don't actually show a screen, but I know that's what he's doing because that's what you do. That's the moves you do.
Around.
He's holding his phone, looking around for the buildings.
Yep. And yeah, he finds it, and we got the scene from the trailer where he's like, don't call me sir. Okay, Steven, feels strange, but I'll allow it.
Yep. Weird.
It's a little weird. And he basically asks him to turn back time.
Yeah.
But not remembering he doesn't have the time stone anymore.
Right, so
because Peter's kind of stupid.
It's addressed that
he's one of those
Peter,
really smart people
who
lacks like normal human skills.
Right.
I know a lot of really smart people who are really bad at obvious things.
Sure. like yeah, Peter, you were there when we destroyed all the Infinity Stones. That was one of them. It was mine. I don't got it no more.
Right.
But they devised this other thing, which Wong is apparently this what is Sorcerer Supreme?
He's the Sorcerer Supreme now by a technicality.
Because Stephen Strange was blipped out of existence for 5 years, and then, hey, while you're gone, somebody's got to take up the mantle.
So, yep, he's now the Sorcerer Supreme, which is just kind of another one of those random little nuggets they throw in there that you don't think about until someone points it out to you.
Sure. And now this is where what I was talking about in the beginning, in the intro, of like Strange just is kind of a jerk to a point. He was kind of always like that, but
he was type A.
Dude is not a good
doctor.
people person.
No.
Yeah. Not a good bedside manner.
No.
So
he's a brilliant doctor with terrible bedside manner.
Exactly. So he's very much a Dr. House type of a guy.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, so they come up with this idea that, okay, we'll use a forgetful spell or whatever the fuck they call it.
We'll make everybody forget.
We'll make everybody forget that you are Spider-Man.
Yep.
But then as they're doing the spell, Peter keeps piping up and saying, well, not MJ. Well, not Ned. Well, not May. Not these people. Not that person. All these other people that he keeps throwing in, and the spell keeps getting changed, and it fucks him up.
Yep.
And it's an interesting way to do that.
Yeah.
I had no idea going in how they were going to cause it to happen. Mm-hmm. What I figured was they were going to open up all these things and he's going to just snap his fingers and something's going to happen.
It's a spell that goes wrong.
Yeah.
And like Wong says something before he casts it and he says, oh, it kind of toes a line between like the light and the dark where you shouldn't really be fucking in the magical realm.
Sure.
He just kind of says something about that. And basically, Peter, because he thinks he knows what he wants, but he's a stupid little boy. He keeps changing his mind and then, clearly wasn't ready to make this decision. The spell gets fucked up. Doctor Strange thinks he contained it, but we find out later that he did not. But in the meantime, he says, well, you could just talk to MIT and make them change their mind. Peter says,
you can do that?
Are you fucking kidding me?
I just did all this stuff.
Again.
And you didn't try harder.
This is literally the plot of this movie. Everything goes wrong because he didn't think something really logical.
Right.
Because he's too smart for his own good. His brain didn't go, I have a problem. I should try to be an adult and handle it the adult way, which is talk to people, talk it out.
But instead, he's going to use his power and connections.
He went straight to use the magic man.
Right. Use magic.
He finds the woman for MIT because Flash got accepted and they're having like a party for...
Had a party. She's on her way back to the airport, and he is going to show up in a suit and try to convince her otherwise?
Yep. Just talk to her and get her to take his friends. Again, just his friends. He's not there for him.
Uh-huh.
He's just there for his friends.
Right.
And yeah, shit starts. This is all in the first, 20 minutes of the movie?
Something like that, yeah.
It's short. From the intro where we picked up to this point in the movie is maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah. That's about right.
This movie cooks. For a 2.5 hour movie, there's a lot. Moves.
I had this thought at the very end, Betsy. I can think of only one other movie that I wanted to go and watch again right away.
Yeah.
More than this one, and that was Arrival.
Yeah.
This is a strong number 2. Because there's so much in the background, there's so much going on,
and once
so
it
much
all
action,
clicks in your brain.
Yeah, so much action happening. It's like, Jesus Christ, there's just way too much happening. And of course, I'm in the dark on my phone, typing away notes, and I'm missing things.
Well, you don't need to type so much sometimes, Trent.
I need to remember.
Well, I remember. I'll help you remember. That's why I'm here, Trent.
It's true. That's why I have a co-host.
That's right.
And a wife.
But yeah, so it sort of escalates quickly. So first Doc Ock shows up, and he is screaming at Peter Parker, quote unquote.
You got a new suit.
Yeah, and it answers our question from the beginning. Basically, he was in the process of doing the scene at the end of the movie.
Yep. I had my arm around his neck, and then I got here.
Yeah. So he is threatening him, what did you do with my machine? Where is my machine? Because that's the last thing he remembers is my machine.
Yeah. See, after they start fighting, he says, "Oh, you got new tech. You got a new suit. Oh, it's nanotech. It's nanotech." And the nanotech, I guess he has the ability to integrate with his arms.
Yeah.
And somehow Peter was able to start controlling his arms through his own mechanisms, I guess.
So there's a couple moments like this in this movie where they sort of talk about how them coming over here changes them. Their powers are different. And I'll talk more about this, but I think it has something to do with that because the nanotech jumps onto his machine arms, but Peter can control it. Later in the movie, Peter's able to do things he's not supposed to be able to do either. So I think there's some kind of hooey business going on.
Is that a technical term? Yes,
very technical. But yes, the nanobots kind of get onto his mechanical arms, and then Peter can control him, and they figure out, well, this is not the Peter Parker that I know.
Well, sure. But by him having the nanotech stuff come off of his suit and onto his arms, he reveals his face. That's how he knows it's not the Parker that he knows.
Right. And there's an action sequence, very cool, and then they're in Doctor Strange's laboratory right as Green Goblin shows up.
Yeah, Green Goblin shows up, and his cackle is there.
Yes!
His cackle is
Dafoe!
all the way back.
I fucking love this.
Yes. I'm so glad that they got him and not the other guy. No offense to the other guy, but Willem Dafoe is head and shoulders better as the Green Goblin.
Yes, if you're gonna pick one or the other, this was the right choice.
So yes, it's right as he throws one of his green bombs into the area, and Doctor Strange saves him and takes him back to the sanctum.
Yeah, so basically Doctor Strange tells him, well, what you said was, you screwed up the spell.
Yep.
That people who know Peter Parker, people who know him personally.
People who know that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Yes.
Those are the people.
Those are the people. But what that turned into was all these people from other universes starting to cross over. So not only is Doc Ock there, but the Lizard Man is there.
Which
Doctor
Strange had already gotten him in the sewer, already captured him.
Yep. So he's already there. And, he basically says, you done fucked up.
Yeah.
Go and fix it, you bastard. And yeah, it's just this very quick sequence where people just keep popping up.
Yep.
So first we got Doc Ock, then we got Green Goblin, then Electro shows up, then Sandman. I did not know Sandman was going to be in this.
No. And I'll just say this about Sam. I can't remember the guy's name, the actor's name.
Oh, Thomas Hayden Church.
Yeah, that guy. I don't know if his physical body is in this movie.
I don't think it is.
Because at the very end, we'll skip ahead here. At the very end, it's kind of looking like he looks CG.
That one and the lizard,
and
too.
After he gets cured, it really looks like that's not really him.
Or it's footage from when he was in the third one.
It's possible.
That's what I thought as well. So yeah, I think him and Dr. Connors...
Yeah.
might both have just been providing voices for this.
It's possible.
That they used footage that already existed.
Yeah.
And their voices and then new animation.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. I don't think he was in it because he, in the third movie, is able to just be a human form and then turn into sand.
Right.
He is sand the whole movie.
The whole movie until he gets cured. And even when he's on screen, it's only for like 2 seconds and... he looks kind of weird. Not just because he used to be sand and now he's a dude.
I think it's old footage. I don't
know if it's old footage or if it's just a digital person.
Whatever. If you go back, I think if we were to go and look at that scene and then go and look at Spider-Man 3, I would bet you would find an identical shot.
It's possible, but I just don't think they're going to reuse CG like that from a very, very old movie.
Right. Now, all right, going back to this point in the movie where he shows up.
Yeah.
He actually helps Spider-Man.
Yeah, because at the end of three,
Yes.
at the end of 3, he is actually helping Spider-Man defeat Venom and
the new Goblin.
Yeah, the other Green Goblin.
New Goblin.
Oh, yeah, the other
Harry Goblin.
Harry.
So yeah, I was a little bit confused because I was expecting like the real deal villains. And he's kind of, I know he's a villain, but like the indication was, these people all died fighting Spider-Man. Most of them didn't die.
Sandman didn't die.
Sandman didn't die. The Lizard Man didn't die.
No, he was in jail.
Yeah. So I think there was some misleading dialogue.
Electro definitely died. Willem Dafoe definitely died.
Yeah. Doc Ock definitely died.
Doc Ock definitely, well, he was drowning.
He died, Trent. He died.
Yes, fine.
But yeah, it was an interesting choice because I just didn't expect him there. I expected at least the 3. I had no idea the lizard dude or Sandman would be there.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is where Electro shows up. We had a lot of things to say. I at least had a lot of things to say about Electro in The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
They retconned Electro.
Oh, they totally did.
They took the bad bits and they threw them away. And they just kind of let Jamie Foxx be Jamie Foxx.
Yep.
And they throw it away with like a line of dialogue. He says, the energy here is different. I feel different.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm more powerful.
Yep.
So this is what I'm saying. So there's that. There's the thing before with the nanobots. I think that there's some cosmic energy happening that is shifting the abilities of both the people who aren't supposed to be here and are here and Peter. Because a little bit later, there's a scene where Doctor Strange punches Peter out of his physical body. And Peter can still manipulate his body, and he shouldn't be able to do that.
Right. I don't know what's up with that.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's something to do with the cosmic connection of all these characters is changing them on some metaphysical level.
Okay.
Because it explains Electro. It explains some other things like that.
I don't know if it explains it. It's a theory.
It is an explanation, at least.
It's a theory. I'll give you that. It is a theory. Now, it was weird that Jamie Foxx was this nerdy guy in the last one, but it does not explain why he is the way he is now.
No, because even when he was Electro, even though he had like crazy voices in his head, he was still a nerdy guy.
He was still that guy.
And here
in this
he's
one,
just straight
he's
up Jamie
just
Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. And he's like, ooh, I like that power. I want it. I'm going to take it. And I'm going to be even more powerful. It's like, okay.
I get it. You're Electro, and you're going to be more Electro, but man,
but that's what I'm saying. If you were gonna do it in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, he should have just been like that.
Yeah, he should have just been Jamie Foxx in that one.
How many movies have you seen where somebody goes through some like mad scientist experiment, a freak accident, and they turn into this super cool suave motherfucker?
Yep.
It's the Nutty Professor. It's what? Teen Wolf, you know?
Sure.
They have an alter ego basically when they're changed.
But that's the thing. You need to be consistent.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't like it either. That's probably one of the only things
I have of this
one
movie.
of the only things I didn't like about it. It's fine. I like Jamie Foxx being him to his damn self.
I liked him better in this than I did the other one.
Yeah. The other one just didn't make any sense.
No, I just wish they had been consistent.
Yeah.
That is all.
Yep.
That is all I will say on that.
And just while everybody's kind of like being introduced and talking amongst each other, because they're all coming from different universes, and you know there are a couple of people who know each other from their own universes. I just wrote down, man, Alfred Molina's great.
Yes.
I think he was one of the best things of this movie.
Yes. I loved him being there. Another thing I thought of was, does Willem Dafoe look exactly the same as he did 20 years ago?
He has definitely aged, but I think
he just went right back into the character.
Oh, he totally did. He totally did. He's got the voice still. He's got the look.
Yes.
He's able to still manipulate his face in that way.
That's just his face.
And now I'm curious. I'm curious about one thing.
Yeah.
Was that a new cackle or an old cackle?
Oh, like did they record?
Yeah. Did they record a brand new cackle for that intro, or was it the old, or did they repeat one from the old movie?
That's a good question. That's a great question even.
Yeah.
Because they could have easily reused one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I'll say this. In everything else where he was on screen and he was doing his voice and his laugh and everything else, that sounded all brand new. So I have to think it might be brand new. He still got it.
Yeah, and of course the Goblin shows up where May works.
Right.
He's looking for Spider-Man, and there's like some connection, like, oh, he has some connection to this place.
Yeah.
And he's going through his Jekyll and Hyde thing where the Goblin has left. He's buried himself in his brain again, and now Norman Osborn is there.
Norman Osborn is there. He shows up where May works. Now, I want to ask you a question. At any time, have we seen where May works? Was there ever a reference to what she did?
I mean, in the second movie, they're at a fundraiser, and I think that is a fundraiser for the place she works.
Oh, that's at the very, very beginning.
At the very beginning.
Yes. Okay.
So I think that is the only time we've gotten any mention of that.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yes. So the only time I remember seeing May, the character of May, like work at a shelter is in the PlayStation video game that came out a few years ago.
Yeah.
There's a big storyline about May working at this place. And I don't think I've ever seen it before.
Well, that might be something in one of the comics.
In Amazing Spider-Man, she's a nurse.
Yep.
Sally Field is a nurse. But in this one, she works at a shelter. So I assume...
Why didn't we get all the Aunt Mays in this movie?
I'm afraid that the first one may not be
much.
around anymore.
Too
Betsy.
much. But yeah, they help people.
Yeah.
And then the first one is this sweet old grandma type.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's there to impart wisdom and things.
Yeah.
But yeah, he shows up, and they basically decide that maybe it's not that they all need to go home, it's that Peter needs to help them. May says he's a guy who needs help.
Right. So he's in there saying, you know, someone's living in my house. The house still exists.
Yep.
But he went to his house and someone else is there.
His company doesn't exist.
The company doesn't exist. You don't belong in this world. There is no Oscorp.
Yeah.
Norman Osborn does not exist in this world.
Nope. And he's going a little nutty more than he already was.
And I'm kind of glad that they addressed that. We'll get into more of that later. I've got some questions at the end of the show, but I'm really curious if that's really true. So we'll get into
in this version.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they kind of decide that he's not so bad. Norman Osborn is not so bad. He's just a man who needs help.
Yeah.
And they take him over. He's lost. They take him over to the sanctum and they lock him up. You know, Doctor Strange says, nope, I'm sending them all back, and here's this crazy little machine I've made, this spell.
And this is after they all explained, well, I was about to die.
Yeah. They all figure out I was in the middle of a fight with Spider-Man.
And then Spider-Man was about to beat me.
And that is the last thing I remember.
Yeah.
So they all died in their world.
Well, some of them did.
Okay, some of them died. And Peter decides, well, no, I can't send them all back. They're all gonna die. I could help. Let me help them.
Yeah. And then Peter basically says, no, I'm going to try to help them. You can't send them back. If you do, I'm going to stop you. And here starts this kind of long and very cool looking fight between Spider-Man and Doctor Strange.
That was a cool sequence.
It was basically back to the original Doctor Strange of the supreme person doing all the weird shit with all the buildings and whatnot.
Magic, what are they? The mirror dimension.
Doing the Inception shit with all the buildings.
Yes, the mirror dimension,
Yeah.
and he's opening portals. I liked the shot when Peter throws a web and there's another, fucking...
There's a portal behind him and he webs himself.
And he webs himself and he's yanking himself. Yeah,
that was
little
good.
touches like that. But yeah, they go into the mirror dimension. Doctor Strange is winning, but then Peter notices like a particular geometric shape and he's like, wait a second, I'm good at geometry. And yeah, he shoots a whole bunch of webs and he tells Doctor Strange, you know what's better than magic? Math! Math joke!
Yeah, so he webs them and leaves them to hang there for 12 hours, Betsy.
That's right. He's contained for now, but I don't know for how long.
Right, so he grabs the magic box.
And his ring that opens the portals.
Yeah.
Yeah. And at some point, Ned and MJ get involved, so he's going to need help capturing all these people. Mm-hmm. And Ned's like, I have magic. My grandma or somebody says I have magic in my family. And he's like running around wearing the ring.
Right, and sometimes my fingers tingle.
Yeah.
So you should see a physician about that. So, we forgot one thing. He says the line, Betsy.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, Peter basically tells everybody, I can help you, I can fix you, I'm smart, I'm a scientist. And Norman Osborn says, I'm something of a scientist myself.
Yeah,
there was a fucking reaction in that room. Everybody was laughing because he said the thing.
Oh, man.
I'm something of a scientist myself.
I don't like when people point out memes, but that's passable. I'll let you have that one.
There were a few moments like this in the movie, and it was cheesy, but not so cheesy that I hated it. Like, sometimes things like this, the callbacks, I just want to throw up a little. I hate it. That one was funny.
That was funny.
Liked that one.
And he even says that he has the same expression on his face, too.
The whole thing. I love it. But yeah,
it was good.
He figures out, Peter says, I'm going to help you all. I'm going to cure you all.
Yeah.
And he takes them all back to Happy's apartment because there's some Stark technology.
They have tech there, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's basically the Star Trek, what is it called in Star Trek?
I don't remember.
Where it just creates something.
The holodeck?
No.
I don't remember the word they use, and I don't remember what it's called in Star Trek.
It's like the Star Trek thing that
it makes anything you want.
It makes anything you want. It's that thing.
It's that machine. It will make anything you want.
Yeah.
So they kind of start about their business in fixing everybody. So like he makes the microchip.
Yeah, he makes the control chip.
To fix Doc Ock.
Yeah, to fix the Doc Ock arms, because the whole thing with Doc Ock is that there's this inhibitor chip that is preventing his arms from taking over his brain.
Yeah, his arms control him instead of the other way around.
Exactly. So they make this chip, and he puts it in, and it works.
And he's cured.
He's back to his old self, and he recognizes Norman, but he says, "You're dead.
Yeah,
you're dead, man."
Yeah,
it was all in all the papers.
And then he comes up with a device that's gonna like suck all the electricity out of Electro. The thing I thought about in this moment, I was like, it's like the Wizard of Oz. He's out there. He's the wizard granting gifts. For you, a brain. For you
get a cure. And you get a cure. And everybody gets a cure.
But literally, it was a brain for Doc Ock and like a heart for Electro.
Yeah, I get it. That's good. That's good. I like that.
And everyone else just wants to go home, Trent.
And as soon as they showed the arc reactor thing, I figured, oh, shit. That's a self-sustaining energy source.
And you've got a guy
who lives on energy. It's like, oh, fuck. In this world, he could just be the most powerful thing.
Yep. And he knows that, too, and recognizes it immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everything's going well for a while. And then this was a cool scene where Peter's Spidey senses tingle, but he doesn't know why. And it's that shot where like he's got the camera mounted to him.
Yeah.
So he's sort of moving shaky cam style, trying to figure it out.
Did you notice that it was kind of echoing? His Spidey sense was going off, and everybody around him, like the audio was kind of echoing, making it seem like there were more than one of him.
Oh, no, I guess I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They're kind of echoing off each other because those two people, those other two Spider-Man...
Spoiler alert.
Spoilers. The other two Spider-Man are already in this world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be.
That's how I interpreted that.
He got a weird sense of something going on.
Yeah.
And then, of course, he just brushes it off because... This is the moment Green Goblin takes over.
This is the moment that Green Goblin goes back to being Green Goblin.
Yep. No more Norman Osborn. Mr. Hyde is back. And they start fucking shit up.
Yeah.
This escalated very quickly.
Yeah. And it got dark.
It got very dark
at the end.
Very sad.
Yeah.
So, everything is going very poorly. All the villains escape. Norman Osborn. Did you notice his costume? At this point of the movie?
No.
So when he went to the shelter, he put on a purple hoodie and a green checkered jacket.
Okay.
So he's wearing green and purple, as one would, as the Green Goblin.
He was also kind of stealing things, too. Did you notice that?
He was shoving his pockets full of donuts because he was acting like a crazy guy.
Okay, I didn't notice what he was putting in there.
It was a pink box, so I assume it was donuts. But he was like shoving food in his pockets.
Yeah.
But so that's what he was wearing. He's wearing it like the whole rest of this sequence. But when Green Goblin emerges, he starts fighting with Peter and like throwing him through glass and shoving him through the floor. And he's incredibly strong and he's fucking shit up. When there's like a big, not even an explosion, but at the end, he is torn up.
He's tattered.
And he's dressed the way the Goblin is in the comics.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The Goblin wears kind of a purple hood and like sort of...
Okay.
He looks like a kind of a scarecrow looking like tattered medieval dwarf.
Okay. Well, and he maybe looks a little bit like the other Green Goblin did in the Amazing movie.
Yeah. So it's more based on the comic books. This is definitely a nod to those because I've seen this image.
I have.
And he's got like a little pointy hooded thing and tattered clothes.
Instead of that shitty plastic mask-looking thing.
They made it into a choice in the movie. It's a plot device that it's military armor. Mm-hmm. So that's why it's a military suit designed for combat.
Yeah.
That's why it looks the way it does in Spider-Man and the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yep.
But this is what he looks like in the comics. He's like a real goblin. He's all green and shit, and he wears a purple hood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Just a little thing. But of course, the Goblin, because he's the Goblin, comes in on his, glider?
Glider.
And he knocks down Aunt May. And Aunt doesn't make it, Trent.
No.
Aunt May doesn't make it. So we didn't get Uncle Ben in this version of Spider-Man.
Yep.
But you're going to make us sit here through Aunt May? But I love her. Yeah, and this was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Because again, there are some moments in this movie and in this trilogy that Tom Holland looks so young and vulnerable. And basically from here and then several other points in the movie, he looks like a baby.
He looks very sullen.
He is so broken
Yeah.
and sad. Like he's standing in the rain, hearing a lecture about how Spider-Man is a menace, and he's just crying.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I want to hold you, baby Tom Holland. I need to make you feel better.
He is no baby, Betsy.
He's not. He's a grown-ass man, but
Yes.
he looks young.
Yeah.
He looks very young, and they make him look even younger in this.
Yeah. So during that sequence, Happy shows up.
Yep.
Because he saw what's happening to his apartment.
Yeah, it's his apartment.
And he's basically coming to the rescue Peter and May, because he knows that they're there. But he shows up in his car. He sees what happened to May, and he just kind of breaks down as well. And he surrenders to the police.
I guess
it's that agency who came. I don't know why they show up.
They didn't really explain that part.
No,
they know Spider-Man is there. They're coming to get
and they know
him.
that he's involved in something. I don't know.
But yeah, he basically gives himself up so that Peter can get away.
Sure. And he does, and he goes and just is starting to sulk because that's what he would do.
He's grieving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So from here, we get a shot back over where at Ned's house. And we've never seen Ned's house.
Nope.
And they're kind of like worried because they see the news of what's happening.
And they were in contact with Peter, but now he's not calling them.
And the instruction is, if I'm going to text you, hit the button and everybody goes back.
Yeah, because they still got the little box to
they've
send
got the
everyone
box
back as their backup plan.
So they're at Ned's place watching the news, seeing everything happen, and they know that somebody did make it. They know that May died.
Yep.
So this is where Ned gets it in his mind. He's like, oh, I've got the thing. I'm going to make... Or well,
yeah, it's an accident at first.
Yeah.
He's got the ring on, and he just makes a little motion with his hand. He says, "I wish we could see him," and you get the little sparks in the air.
Yeah, and they try it again. Says, "I want to see Peter Parker," and this portal opens up, and who do we see, Betsy?
A tall, skinny Spider-Man. Trent, who's a tall, skinny Spider-Man?
That would be Mr. Garfield.
Andrew
Garfield, you little fibber. You little fibber, you said you weren't in the movie.
I told you in the intro. Bullshit. They're not in the movie. Bullshit. I sent you a tweet or a video or something the other day. It's like just a super clip of him saying, "I'm not in it, I'm excited to see what they do," and it's interspliced with Agatha from WandaVision winking.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, I'm not in it, wink.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what they do, wink. I really don't know what's happening, wink. Because you son of a bitch, you're in the movie. And not just a cute little cameo.
Right. They're huge parts.
Yes, they are a pivotal contribution. And I say they because...
So
Spider-Man...
before we get to the next one, MJ and Ned says, "Prove that you're Spider-Man."
And she throws bread at him.
She throws bread. It's like, I thought you had that spider thing. Well, not for bread. So it's like, I'm gonna do something to prove I'm Spider-Man. It's like, you want me to climb on the walls? It's like, okay. So he just like puts one hand on the ceiling and just hangs from his fingertips up on the ceiling. It's like, this is not enough. So she throws more bread.
And then he crawls on the ceiling and gets a spider web.
No, get some cobwebs. Yeah.
Some cobwebs. Yeah.
I love his mom in this.
Yeah. Ned's mom shows up.
She doesn't speak any English, but
she speaks very little English.
Yes.
Scene at least.
Yes.
I think she speaks English, but she says
thank you.
I'm going to yell at you a bunch because it's easier this way. So yeah, they summoned the wrong Spider-Man.
Yeah. Well, they summoned Peter Parker.
Yes, the wrong Peter Parker.
Yes.
But it's the wrong one, so they have to try again.
So they do it again, and the portal shows up behind him this time. And who do we see coming in? Looking like a youth pastor.
It's Tobey Maguire.
Toby! Looking like a fucking 45-year-old man.
I've been saying for weeks we need a middle-aged Spider-Man, and we got
it!
Guys, he's here. He's here. He makes jokes about his back.
Yeah! The old man Spider-Man and his hurt back.
You know what's funny about this? Particularly. So I've been saying, a couple people really look the same. Like Willem Dafoe, weirdly after 20 years, still looks exactly the same. But
that's the thing. Willem Dafoe always has looked fucked up.
Yes.
And that's what you do when you get old. You look fucked up.
Right. Andrew Garfield, it's only been a few years for him. He still looks the same.
He still looks the same.
Tom Holland looks the same. Okay. Tobey Maguire's middle-aged.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I have not seen Tobey Maguire in anything.
No.
For a very long time.
He hasn't needed to do anything.
No. He's kind of hit that point in his career where he doesn't have to. He worked really hard in his 20s, and now he gets to just chill.
Yeah.
So he didn't have to make this movie.
No.
He did not have to be a part of this. And I think the whole looking like a youth pastor is probably like, dudes, I'll put on the suit, but do I have to wear it the whole time? Can I just, please? Like Andrew Garfield's strutting around all tall and skinny, wearing his suit literally the whole time he's there. Toby's got like the little peek under the collar.
Right.
So he's got the shirt on. And that's like all he has to contribute. It's like, okay, we'll do it. We'll let you do it. You just have to show up a little bit.
Yes, you don't have to have the on the entire time. Yes, Toby, we're sorry, Toby. We're gonna do exactly what you want.
Yeah, and you just get everything that you could possibly want with all the Peter. And who are you? And they're shooting webs at each other, and everyone's like, what the fuck is this? And it just turns into utter fanboy delight for the next, 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, and after they get back together, so let's explain what happens right after that. So MJ and Ned convince him, okay, Peter's really hurting. Our Peter's really hurting. Let's go find him. One of them says, where would he go when he wants to be away from everything? So they all have their own.
Yeah, one's the Chrysler Building.
One's the Empire
State. And then we get a call back. He's on the roof of the school where they were at the beginning of the movie.
Right, and it's also the place where he went in Far From Home after he's mourning Tony.
Oh, he's up
on that roof. I think that's where there's a mural of Tony somewhere.
Okay.
I think that's the same place.
You're probably right, but we haven't watched that one. In our haste to get through the rest of them, we didn't rewatch the Tom Holland.
We watched the first Tom Holland one almost all the way through, and we did not touch the second one. But anyway, so they go there and they help him out. And again, this is another scene where you have to get a little bit choked up because Tom Holland is a convincing crier.
Yes.
All of them come over to him and give him a big hug, and they're all crying. And yeah, that's rough. That's rough. Mm-hmm. And these other two guys show up as Spider-Man.
It's more Spider-Man.
And Tom Holland hasn't seen him yet. It's like, what are you guys doing here? Are you going to fight me or what's going on here? Mm-hmm. And they said, yeah, I lost my Uncle Ben. It was my fault. I went after the guy who I thought did it, and I got what I wanted, but it didn't help.
Yep.
Andrew Garfield says, I lost my Gwen, which is your MJ.
Yep. She was my MJ.
She was my MJ, yeah. And, I got really, really angry, and I stopped pulling my punches because I was full of rage.
Mm-hmm. And we don't want you to be like us.
And we don't want you to go down that road.
Yeah. And it's this nice little moment where it's just like, you're getting a pep talk from all the other Spider-Men. Right. I love this so much.
It's so good.
Yeah. It's weird because, we just watched the Andrew Garfield ones. And I had a lot of thoughts. And I didn't think they were necessary. But I said, what's the one thing I liked about these movies was Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
And seeing him in this context, I was so happy.
And the fact that they're just so game for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they, we didn't say it before, but May finally got to deliver the line that we've heard. With great power comes great responsibility.
Yep.
And Peter in this moment where all three of them get together, brings it up. He starts it.
And Tobey finishes
Tobey Maguire finishes it.
Yeah.
And he's like, how do you know that? It's because Uncle Ben said it the day he died. Yep. And Andrew Garfield says that bit. Mm-hmm. So they all have this same connection.
Yep.
In their own little way. And so they come together and they decide we're going to, our three giant brains combined, defeat all these villains.
Yeah. So they go back to the lab.
It's like the high school lab, isn't it?
I don't know. No, it's the lab in the sanctum, I think.
I don't know where it is. I didn't really understand this random lab.
I know. I think it's the basement of the sanctum.
All right.
But still, because Doctor Strange is still off in his own little dimension. So anyway, so they go back there, and they kind of covered everything I wanted them to cover.
Yes!
So they covered the fact that Tobey's Spider-Man has the biological webs, and the other two guys don't. They have to make them themselves.
They're geeking out and have so many questions.
Yeah, it's so cool.
And they won't shut up. They won't stop asking. Well, you got to understand, we can't do that. So, it's really a hassle for us. How do you do that?
Where does it come out of? Does it come out of your wrist?
Anywhere else?
Right.
The thing a teenage boy would ask.
Of course.
Does it come out anywhere else?
Yeah. And it's like, well, you know how you breathe? Well, that just happens for me.
Yeah.
I just make it. It's just there.
What are those things? Oh, those are my web shooters. You guys need shooters?
Right. Oh.
Yeah.
I love the fact that they just gave us that little moment.
Yeah. And then they're all, well, I think I could make a serum to cure Green Goblin. Well, I can make something for the lizard because I've done it before. It's no big deal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've done that. I've already done that.
Is that
right.
big?
So.
Oh God! This whole sequence, I loved it so much. Like all three of them, I'm just mouth agape, wondering what they're gonna do next.
Oh yeah, we were all wearing masks, but you could have seen my grin through my mask.
Oh, absolutely.
It was so big.
Absolutely.
The entire last half of the movie.
Oh my God! It was like I said, a fanboy moment.
Yep.
Completely. And it could have gone so badly.
Mm-hmm.
This could have been awful. It could have been, really dull, or Tobey Maguire just like an old man. But he did enough that it worked. Like
he also still had the youthful voice of them when they were off swinging and fighting. He still had the same voice, so I recognize that.
Yeah, he made a joke about his back hurting, and Andrew Garfield picks him up and cracks his back.
Let's just help you out here. Old man Spider-Man joke.
And they're all just broing out. I never had brothers. I love this.
I love you guys.
I love you guys.
Because Peter Parker is an only child. He's an orphan. Yeah. Essentially.
And these three are just all the same. They're the same. They have their own affectations. They have their own friends. They have their own villains and their dark stories.
Yep.
But they're still all Peter Parker. Yeah. And they're nerds. And they love being nerdy.
More than anything else. So, they had one more thing I wanted to point out here. When they were kind of talking about wanting revenge and whatnot, but instead they were deciding to cure them. I think that this is the producers and the writers trying to go against the cliche of kill the bad guy.
Yeah.
No, let's
destroy the bad guy.
Yeah, kill them, destroy them, whatever.
Arrest them, stop them.
But let's actually help them. Because somehow, they were made this way somehow. Let's try to reverse that.
Mm-hmm. And we're all real smart.
Right.
Let's do it.
And I think that was very much an intentional choice of them wanting to do this and not have the cliche ending of, okay, at the end the bad guy dies.
Well, and literally they said that's their speach. Don't be us. Don't make the mistakes. So there's levels to that speech.
Right. So anyway, they come up with their cure devices or whatever, and they go to the Statue of Liberty?
There was a line about it.
Yes, there was a line somewhere in the movie about the fact that they're adding a Captain America shield to the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, so it's under construction.
It is mid-construction. The shield is there, but all the scaffolding and everything else is also there.
Yeah, that's a stupid idea.
Which,
Don't do that,
it just makes a good place to fight.
Yeah, it's like the end of X-Men and the end of Ghostbusters 2 and the end of probably other movies.
So we have our big fight. And I was thinking through the entire thing, okay, there's a dude with electric powers. They're going to do something with the fact that the Statue of Liberty is copper because it's a very good conductor. Because I remember X-Men. I remember X-Men because Storm wouldn't be able to use her lightning powers to help anything because it would fry anything.
I thought about that at all.
Yeah. I was kind of figuring they were going to do something with that, but they didn't.
He's too powerful now. He's got the fucking arc reactor.
Yeah.
And he's so powerful now.
Yeah, whatever.
And cool and Jamie Foxx-like.
Right. So they have their big fight, and they're having these conversations about, oh yeah, and they all get together saying, geez, guys, we're getting our asses kicked here. I don't normally work as a team.
We're bad as a team.
So Toby says, I work by myself. Andrew says, I work by myself. But Tom says, I was a part of a team. I was a part of the Avengers. What's the Avengers?
Is that like a band?
Is that like
a band?
Are you in a band?
Cool. What's that?
It's such a great moment.
Just again, these meta jokes that you're only going to appreciate if you've seen all of this and understand that these guys live alone in their little universe.
Yeah, and it's just them.
It's just them. There's no extensions, spin-offs,
it's them,
nothing.
It's them and their villains. That's it.
That is it.
Yeah.
But they finally figured out, they're like, okay, we have to work together. I'm Peter 1, you're Peter 2,
right.
You're Peter 3, right. Okay?
It's like, okay, use your tingly things. You go left, you go right, I'll go right at them, and we'll get it done.
And Sandman's first.
Right.
And yeah, it's the thing you were talking about before. So they get the cure to Sandman, and it just looks weird.
Yep.
And I think it's because they reused something. That is the only thing I can come up with there.
Or at the very least, they rescanned his face and put it on a CG body that was just on screen long enough to make you think that it was actually him, but it actually wasn't.
Mm-hmm. And then they go after Electro, and it's going badly, and they aren't able to do it, but then Doc Ock shows up.
Doc Ock shows up.
Who, they think he's still a villain. It's like, dude, he got cured.
Yeah,
he's
already fine.
He's fine. He's like the saving grace of this bunch.
Yeah.
So he stops Electro.
Yeah.
And rips off the arc reactor, and he's able to inject the little thingy.
And then we get probably the best moment of Jamie Foxx's appearance. Him talking about, man, I wish there was a black Spider-Man. There is.
I really thought,
not in this movie.
I really thought you were black, man. I was really disappointed.
Oh, shit.
But I'm sure there's a black Spider-Man out in the universe somewhere. Yeah, there is. There is. You just don't know. We haven't gotten there yet.
Shit.
We haven't blended that many universes together. It would be too much for this movie.
It would be way too much, yes.
And then at some point, MJ gets thrown off of the thing.
Yeah.
And she's
falling.
Oh. And who saves her but Andrew Garfield, and he gets all emotional.
Oh, Betsy, I got emotional too.
Oh my God, he's like, are you okay? I'm like, are you okay? I'm not okay. Like, again, it's weird. Like, I didn't really feel invested in those movies. I didn't feel invested in those movies. I am invested in him and his character. And I was very emotional in that because I know what they're referencing.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad we watched those because a lot of this would have been lost on me had we not.
Totally.
You really had to invest time in those.
And the fact that we did it so soon.
Yes.
So recently, I should say.
Yeah.
But yeah, after Andrew saves MJ, she meets back up, Ned is also hanging there, but this is where Doctor Strange shows up and his cape saves Ned.
Yep.
So they get back together and they yell out to Peter, who apparently is
which Peter? Trent?
yells out to Tom. Yells out to Tom, saying, "Yeah, we're okay." And this is where Green Goblin shows up, and he's wrecking shop, but also Alfred Molina helps out there too, disables his glider, and I guess Tom is up there as well, disabling the glider, and they all crash down to the shield that has completely fallen off the Statue of Liberty, and we have this fight between Tom and Green Goblin on the shield, and Tom is basically saying, you know what? No, I'm ignoring what these guys have said, and I'm just gonna kill you.
Do you know what that made me think of? And I didn't think of it until just now. What is the large item they're on?
It's the shield.
What other movie features one of the Avengers punching the hell out of somebody and then reaching and stabbing something down?
I don't know.
It's at the end of Civil War when Iron Man and Captain America are fighting.
Yeah.
Captain America just starts reaming on Iron Man, and then he stabs a shield into his chest.
Yes.
So it's kind of a recreation of that.
I guess.
So the fact that it's on the shield is an interesting choice.
I guess.
Just to point that out.
But yeah, he's wailing on him, and Toby shows up and stops him from finishing the job of stabbing him with the glider, much like how he actually died.
Right. So Tom Holland's Peter Parker is in a very bad and delicate stage.
Yes. And Toby shows up, doesn't say a word, he just stops him from doing it.
Yep.
And of course, he gets stabbed in the process.
Sure he does.
Yeah.
He sure does.
Yeah, so Toby goes down, Andrew throws the cure to Tom. Tom sticks it in his neck, he's cured, and he's fine.
And meanwhile, when the goblin showed up, he threw one of his little bombs, and it went into the device that was going to send everybody back, blowing it up. And now Doctor Strange is literally dealing with cracks in the fucking universe. And it's all these different people who knew Peter Parker. They're coming to this universe, and I can't stop them.
Yeah, in infinite universes, these are everybody else coming to this timeline.
Yep. Ripping apart the fragments of this universe.
Space-time continuum is fucked.
Yeah. So the only...
new subtitle.
The only solution, because he can't cast the spell again, Peter tells him, make everybody forget.
Yeah. Would that work?
Would that work?
Yeah.
And so
he says, you know that this is going to be very difficult for you.
Trent.
Hi.
Did you catch this? So he's telling him, if I do this, no one will remember you. No one you loved will remember you.
Right.
We won't remember you.
Yeah.
He included himself.
Of course.
Because he's a big softy man. Because,
he's a Avenger Betsy.
Yeah, he's Doctor Strange, like the rest of the Avengers. He is a serious sort, but they all have such a squishy little soft spot for this little boy running around New York.
Oh, yeah.
Every last one of them. Captain America bonded about being from New York with him. Iron Man, it's like the son he never had. And even Doctor Strange is like, I like this kid, and I don't want to forget you. It's like, oh, no. But he has to do it because it's the only way everybody goes back to where they belong and the universe doesn't collapse in on itself.
Yeah.
And so he does it, and they all forget him. And Peter just kind of goes on living life alone.
Yeah, and so if you've watched all of these other movies and you've been with us in all these other episodes, there's been a lot of visits to graveyards.
Yeah.
In these movies. And he goes to May's graveyard, which, by the way, did you see that they obscured the dates?
Yes.
Of when she was born and died.
It's just 2000 something.
Like, we don't actually know when this is taking place, guys. We kind of forgot.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Because in the timeline, maybe other things are happening concurrently that we don't actually know what.
We don't need to retcon this later.
No, just hide it. It's fine.
Yep.
But then Happy shows up. Because he knew her.
Yeah.
And he asks, because he doesn't know Peter, how did you know her? Through Spider-Man.
Yeah, they all know Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So he still was part of the Avengers. He still did all those things.
Yeah.
But they don't know him. I'm so sad. But yeah, he's just kind of picking himself up and pushing through. And that's the other thing. So this is the lesson. So Tobey Maguire, he says the thing like, I wanted him dead and I got what I wanted.
Yeah.
And he's the one who stops Peter from killing Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield says, I lost somebody and it was really hard and I had to move on and I had to pick myself up and move on. And that's what he does at the end of the movie.
Yep.
And they bring it all together, Trent.
Yep.
It's all together in a beautiful web.
And we had the emotional goodbye between him and MJ, where she says I love you, and he says wait, tell me again when you see me again.
Yeah, but of course she doesn't know him.
Yeah, he goes to her coffee shop where she's working. Ned walks in. They don't know.
They're going to MIT.
They're gonna still go to MIT, but Peter's not.
No. Meanwhile,
Peter's not.
He's moving into a shitty little apartment by himself with a book that says how to get your GED because he never finished school.
Yeah.
He hasn't finished.
Yeah. Oh, Betsy. This was a lot.
He
gets
to
his
unpack.
shitty New York apartment.
This was so much to unpack. There's so many emotions and feelings and thoughts. And of course, they're setting up, what comes next.
Okay. That was the thing I'm going to have a conversation with you about.
Okay. Well, before we get to the what comes next, is there anything we didn't talk about that you really wanted to talk about?
We already said Tom Hardy shows up at the end.
Well, we didn't specifically say it, but
no,
yes.
No, in the mid-credit scene, Tom Hardy shows up as Venom.
Yep.
Because...
as Eddie.
Whatever his name is. We never saw the Venom movies, but he shows
now
up...
apparently we're going to have to.
God damn it. All right, so he shows up because he's one of these guys who knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, I guess.
Yeah.
He shows up in one of these scenes, and he just shows up at this bar somewhere in the Caribbean.
He's at a bar in Mexico, I think.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But he shows up, and he's getting explained what the world is like in this time period, in this universe. And he doesn't really get what's going on. It's like, okay, there's a Tin Man, and there's a green dude.
And there was a purple guy
There's a purple guy
with
stones. It's like, I don't know what's happening, man. And the dude at the bartender says, yeah, I was gone for 5 years. Or somebody was gone for 5 years. And he's like, man, that's really weird. And he gets up, and I guess Venom is the thing talking to him.
We're drunk, Eddie.
Right. And that's okay, again, we haven't seen the movie, but that's very jarring. I didn't know who the hell was talking. Because you didn't see the thing coming out of his neck.
You can always hear him talking.
Yeah, but nobody else can, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I've seen enough from the trailers to glean that much anyway.
And that's actually Tom Hardy's voice.
Yeah, it sounded like him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. But he gets, whenever they win, he gets kind of blipped out too.
Yep, he goes back to his universe.
He goes back to his universe, but then there's a little bit of Venom that drips out and stays.
Yep. And they've talked about this.
Yep.
I've heard them say
they
would love to introduce Venom back into the Marvel Universe.
Because Venom in the comics and every other piece of media is very popular.
But I think by introducing him this way, it's a way for them to have their own Venom.
Sure. It's having their cake and eating it too.
Which is going to be confusing as shit if they continue to make these Tom Hardy Venom movies.
I don't know.
They've made 2 so far.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, let's just get into it here. So they show the trailer for the Morbius movie with Jared Leto.
Yep.
You got Tom Hardy doing his thing. They've got those other 2 movies over here.
Yep.
From my understanding here, my interpretation of what they're doing, Sony can make a clean break away from the MCU at the end of this movie. Peter Parker, Spider-Man, is by himself. Nobody knows who he is. The Avengers are no more. Doctor Strange doesn't know who he is.
That's true.
Nobody knows him anymore. So
he doesn't have any connection.
Aunt May isn't there anymore.
Oh, Trent, you're breaking
MJ's
my
not there
heart.
anymore.
Oh no.
So again, they can make a clean break away from the MCU, and it can be the continuing adventures of Spider-Man,
but under the Sony umbrella.
Under only the Sony umbrella, having nothing to do with the rest of the movies.
That makes a lot of sense.
And
Trent.
if he shows up anywhere, it's going to be very minor. That's my thoughts here.
And the fact that they crossed over the other characters into this one.
Yeah.
They're playing nice, so it's like, we will go back and forth.
Yep.
But we're going to go the other direction.
We're going to go off and make our own money over here.
Yep.
Thank you very much, Marvel.
Thanks for the Spider-Man money.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But no more.
That makes a lot of sense, Trent. And I know they want to make more. They want to make more with Tom Holland.
Yep. But I just don't think he's going to be in the MCU anymore.
That's probably true. Oh, that sucks. That sucks a lot. But you know what? You don't need him to be in the MCU to still enjoy these movies.
Yeah.
He can be off by himself.
Yeah.
And if he shows up once in a while, you'll forget. Like, how many times do we see these crossovers? Doctor Strange has been in a couple of these randomly.
Yeah, he was in Thor 3, yeah.
Captain Marvel was in Shang-Chi.
Yep.
And Bruce Banner was in Shang-Chi.
Yep.
And you know what just occurred to me?
They're always going to be around.
You know what just occurred to me was in Shang-Chi, he was just Bruce Banner. He wasn't Hulk Banner.
I don't remember.
He wasn't the Jolly Green Giant. And that's unusual.
I don't remember that. We've only seen it the once.
At least I thought so, unless I'm misremembering that.
I have a feeling that he was actually Hulk Banner.
Oh, maybe he was. My point being, they show up sporadically.
Yeah, they get sprinkled in.
Yeah.
And again, they will come back. There will be another Captain Marvel movie.
Yep.
She-Hulk will be a thing. Mm-hmm. So these guys are still going to be around. It's just not going to be the Avengers.
Yeah. And that's okay because the Avengers are no more. We're done with the Avengers. We're moving into the next phase.
Yep.
So Spider-Man doesn't have to continue in the MCU at all.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird though. That's weird
He's
realization.
also got a new suit. He made his own suit.
He did. That was shiny.
Yeah.
So shiny and blue.
Yeah. Very blue. Yeah.
Very blue. Like cerulean blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He took some inspiration from the other two suits.
That was something I enjoyed about this, was they had the right suits.
They had their own suits. That was so cool.
Right Spider-Man.
Yeah, that Sam Raimi suit I really like.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The original
one?
The
original one. Because that was made for that movie, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was darker than people expected it to be.
Well, it also had the white webs were more across his face. Mm-hmm. And you didn't get that with any of the other ones.
No. But yeah, there were a lot of nice moments in this movie. There were a lot of really funny moments in this movie. It was fulfilling 20 years of people's boyhood fantasies when we were leaving the movie and it's 9:00 and there's still people coming in to see this movie. I was like, hey, look, boys. There's some boys. Some boys.
Oh, yeah.
All these boys.
Yep. And I even said, well, I wonder how many people are coming to see it again.
Right.
Or like they're just going right back in
to
see it one more time, or they saw it the night before.
I told you, I know a couple people who already saw it yesterday.
Yep.
So I'm sure some people were repeat offenders.
Yep. Yep.
I don't think we're going to get to this one again in the theater, but maybe we will. Maybe we'll just say, screw it. I just want to watch it again.
I have not seen a movie in the theater more than once since Return of the King.
I have seen... I don't know if we've brought this up on this podcast
I don't think
before.
we have, but you definitely have done it more than me.
I have seen a handful of movies multiple times in the theater. So like Inglourious Bastards, I saw 3 times.
Yeah.
I just kept going back because I was enjoying it. And twice, I think I was alone just because I really loved it and I wanted to see it again. When I was in high school, I did it a lot more. And I actually saw 2 movies in the theater. I have seen them 5 times. One of them was Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me.
You sure you want to be revealing all this, Betsy?
I'm going to say it, because once upon a time, I was young and stupid. Now I'm old and stupid. The other movie I saw 5 times was My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Yeah, that fits.
My sister and I saw it with my mom, and then my sister and I just kept going back because we just thought it was so fucking hilarious. We could not help ourselves. So there's a few movies I've seen like maybe 2-3 times. That's usually the cap. Those 2 I saw 5.
And I've never seen Greek Wedding.
Oh, you will, Trent. Oh, you will.
I'm just going to say it. Every time you mention a movie that I haven't seen, I'm going to reveal it. Because, hey, previews.
For posterity.
Right.
You all heard it here first, folks. But yeah, that's it. We've seen all the Spider-Mans. Any other thoughts you wanted to share about this one?
Oh, God.
Okay, I guess I have one.
Okay, go for it.
The fact that they don't acknowledge the existence of J. Jonah Jameson
as
specifically J.K. Simmons.
Yep.
Because that would have been too complicated to explain.
That right there was the foreshadowing before we even found out that they were going to bring all these old people back.
Yep.
That right there.
We should have known.
That right there should have been just, hey, fan service. You know, you love him as J. Jonah Jameson, so let's just give you what you want. But in reality, what you really wanted was everything.
You wanted the cake and you wanted to eat it too. So
everything.
Chow down, motherfuckers.
Here you go, you fucking nerds.
Now shut up. We made your geek movie.
Yeah.
Now shut up. You're never getting this again.
It's true. But you know what? I am totally satisfied. That was completely worth the journey that we went on to watch all of the other 5 movies before we watched this one. I'm glad we did it. I really am. Even though all those other movies have a lot of problems, it paid off.
I think it will be very interesting to go back and revisit things. Like, I said I didn't want to watch Amazing Spider-Man again. Maybe I will. After having seen this one, it's like, okay, maybe I've misjudged you. Am I a harsh bitch right now? Do I just need to go back and feel warm
No, Betsy, you're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing.
They literally, beat him over the head with it. But yeah, it did make me want to give it another chance because I needed it to make this movie make sense, and then I cared more.
It made me appreciate it more.
Yeah,
if nothing else, it made me appreciate it much, much more. And the fact that it was its own thing.
Yeah, but they all got to come in here and have a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
They got their woohoo moment, and then they hugged it out. All 3 Spider-Man have a group hug, and then everyone goes home.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yay!
Yeah, it was great.
Nerd
Damn it.
stuff.
Damn it. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
I was into it.
Just raises the bar for Into the Spider-Verse 2.
It raises the bar for a lot of the future of Marvel.
Yes.
Because at the end of the movie, it's a teaser for the new Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah, we haven't talked about that. So at the very end, if you walked out of the theater, how dare you call yourself a Marvel fan?
Fail!
Number 2, they showed a trailer for... What is it called?
Doctor Strange and the
Multiverse of Madness.
Multiverse of Madness,
which is a stupid title. I don't like it, but okay.
I mean, if you saw the trailer, you understand what they're going for.
The Multiverse of Madness.
It's
just
chaos and terror, basically.
I get it. Fine. Anyway,
there's 2 of him.
So they showed the trailer for that. Guess who shows up in that? Wanda! Yeah.
And they're talking about WandaVision.
They need her for something. Well, and she talks about, I'm really sorry. I got a little crazy back there. And Doctor Strange says, I'm not here about what happened over there. I need you for something else.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens from there.
Yeah.
Yep, the guy from the first one.
Yep.
Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Yep.
He shows up. We haven't seen him in some time.
He's got long dreads. That looks cool.
Because, he basically became a non-believer and he said, well, fuck all of you, and just fucked right off.
Right.
And we haven't seen him since.
Right. And I before we watch that, we got to go and watch
We'll
Doctor
definitely
Strange
watch
again.
Doctor Strange again before that comes out. But that's months away. So, it's just opening a lot of doors and a lot of questions to what this next phase of Marvel is going to be. What is this MCU going to be now that we are firmly saying the Avengers are done, Spider-Man is done, we fucked around in the multiverse, and now we're going to play with somebody else.
Yeah, we introduced the concept of the multiverse here, we showed it, but then that's it.
Yep.
You got to wait till the next one to really get the meat of that. So wow. Wow.
A lot to unpack, Trent.
Man.
A lot to unpack.
So I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. We do have a couple emails here that go along with what we've been talking about. We got a couple emails from Stephanie. Superfan Stephanie, that one. She's talking about the last one we saw, Amazing Spider-Man 2. She also got caught up and watched Black Widow and Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Let's go with the Amazing Spider-Man 2, the first. From Stephanie. I liked this one more than the first Andrew one, but it's still just okay. It's all over the place, but at least it's entertaining. That's what I said. Also, Sally Field is the best.
Correct.
Will never not be true. Emma and Andrew are adorable, and I'm not surprised that they dated in real life. I don't care about the villains, but I thought Dane did very well. He was really good in Chronicle, and you should watch that if you haven't. We haven't.
That was the one I was trying to think of.
Betsy was
when we were talking
about
it. I knew there was some movie where people got like superpowers or some shit, and it was like some low budget thing that sort of blew up, and that was the thing he sort of got recognized for.
Yeah. I agree that Spider-Verse is so good. I love them showing middle-aged Spider-Man and how being a hero takes a toll on a marriage/relationship. I think that would have been an interesting place to go with Andrew Garfield. Yeah, totally.
And they touch on it a little in this one.
Yeah.
Like they talk about MJ and how they make it work.
Right.
Just basically, it's complicated, but we make it work.
Because these guys have continued to be Spider-Man. The timeline has still been going on.
Progressing, yeah.
So, Tobey Maguire being his 45-year-old self, or however old he is.
Continuity.
Yeah. So, he's still been Spider-Man all this time and still with MJ, but they've been making it work all this time.
Yep. And that's the best they'll ever do.
And Andrew Garfield went through his dark period where he was just fucking going after everybody and coping in that way, but he's come back from it. He's still Spider-Man, but he's not as down on himself as he was.
And they sort of hint at, maybe there's an MJ out there for you.
Right.
Like that's what's going to happen to you,
right.
buddy. Look for your MJ.
Right. And Toby even asks him, so do you got somebody? It's like, no, I don't. It's just one of those little twinkles.
Little touches.
Yeah. Stephanie continues. So this is a question we've been asking. If you want to watch some DC movies, you can absolutely watch Wonder Woman, Birds of Prey, and the Suicide Squad movies without watching anything else.
Good.
Yeah. Margot Robbie and Gal Gadot are the best part of the DC universe, so you can skip the rest. I personally like parts of Aquaman and Justice League, but overall, they're not great movies. And I find the Superman movies to be boring and unnecessary. Love you guys from Superfan Stephanie.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Yeah, I would agree with that, even not seeing the movies. I just think Superman is a boring superhero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the OG, but they've just gotten better, and so he's boring in comparison.
Yep, they fleshed him out a lot. And then one quick one about Black Widow and Shang-Chi, also from Stephanie. So I finally watched these two movies and listened to your episodes. I loved both of these movies. And I felt like there was a lot of similarities in regards to the former assassins redeeming themselves.
Yeah?
Though Shang-Chi had a much better villain, and who doesn't love Awkwafina?
Fact!
Yeah, agreed on both counts. In both of the movies, I enjoyed the action sequences. I really felt like Black Widow should have come out about 6 years ago.
Yes.
Though we probably wouldn't have gotten the wonderful Florence Pugh.
Yeah, it's a toss-up.
Yep.
You get your movie, you're not going to get her.
You don't get one without the other, so you had to wait for this in order to get the continuity on the rest.
Yep.
So, I am super excited to see where the Ten Rings world goes. Yeah, totally. It's a really interesting universe that they started there.
We're going to get more.
There's a lot of fantastical things there.
They're making a second one.
Yeah, there's a lot of fantastical things there that you can't really do in other movies.
Nope.
Other characters. That was also from Stephanie, so thank you, Stephanie. Again.
Thank you again, Stephanie.
So yeah, that's about it from us here.
That's Spidey Sunday.
That's a lot of movies, Betsy.
That's okay.
Not as long as our Fast and Furious stuff, but
no. And there's always going to be more Spider-Man.
Yes, there will be more Spider-Man.
There will be a return.
There will also be more Fast and Furious movies.
Shut your mouth, Trent. Shut your mouth.
Oh, don't give me that. You love it. But yeah, at least we broke it up this way.
Yes.
We did one every week instead of every damn episode.
Don't take me back to the spring when all we did was watch Vin Diesel in cars.
It's true. But yeah, Spidey Sunday is at an end. We've got a couple more episodes in our holiday series coming up, and then we're gonna, I guess, get back to normal. Getting back to normal. We're gonna be covering some Oscar movies. I guess that's about it.
We do what we want.
Yeah, we're getting now to the point where, yes, we can start breaking away from some of these series and just watch some random ass movies. So,
everyone loves a series, Trent.
It's true. These are fun. I like having continuity in some of these episodes where we can refer to things that we've already said, and you can go back and listen to it.
Related.
Yeah. So, again, apologies for the length of this episode.
I apologize for nothing.
But hey, if you're as big of fans as we are of these movies, you'll understand. You're there, right there with us. So again, we thank you for listening. If you want to reach out to us and talk about this movie or any of the movies that we've already covered, email us at neverseenitpod@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter, neverseenit_pod. And I'm just going to say this again. Instead of asking for your money, I want you to just tell your friends about us. Share it with your wall on your Facebooks and your MySpaces and your Friendsters and your
people
your tweet machines. Tell the people about us. We're cool. We're cool, right?
Sure.
Yeah, we're cool.
My mom thinks I'm cool.
Betsy, I've talked to your mom. I got some news for you. But that's going to be the end of this episode, Betsy. It's been a roller coaster, but holy crap, was that a good movie.
Yeah.
But that's the end of the show. This has been Never Seen It. I'm Trent.
I'm Betsy.
And thank you very much for listening for all of the Spidey Sundays. We'll be back with another episode later in the week. We'll catch you next time.
It's pizza time.
Pizza time.